What's up, my YouTube followers? It's your boy Samaj back with another City Light Off-Grid Living video. I know I ain't posted in a minute, been busy working, trying to get everything taken care of. I'm starting all these different projects, trying to finish them all, trying to give y'all some content, some real life content, stuff that's not edited, you know, straight out the phone, onto the book, onto the tube, so to the channel, so that way y'all can see it. That's the new puppy. All these boys. Luna. 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 Watch this, y'all. Rawr. 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 She only probably about, I think she's probably about 9 weeks now, 10 weeks. But my other project from on my channel that I had showed y'all was one where I was renovating a camper. I partially started on it, but I haven't finished it. I actually stopped that project for a while because I'm gonna take my time on that. That's probably gonna be like an investment where I'll probably go ahead and rent it out. So someone could live in it, or either rent it out, somebody wanting to go like camping or anything like that. I've been doing some cleaning up also in the yard, like getting stuff chopped up, getting stuff burnt up, so I'll show y'all that in a minute. But these pallets right here, I actually got them from work. I got those pallets, still, and she's trying to follow me. I have to tie her up because sometimes she run right between my feet, and I stepped on her. And then I got those pallets right there. So I don't know if y'all ever noticed in some of my other videos, this part back here in the back, it wasn't never cleared out. Well, it was cleared, but it wasn't like clear. So as you can see, I done burnt it up. So what I plan on doing is from that tree there to probably this tree here, or that one, I'm actually going to move the goats over here. So I'm going to build them another pen. Obviously I'm going to chop that up some, so that way the branch isn't in there. And same with the rest of them. So that kind of get them, you know, like a little more room to like kind of move around, because right now they just, I guess you could consider it as like a box. That one's only like a 3 pallet length, and then that one will probably be like a 6 pallet length on both sides maybe. I haven't really like counted it just yet, but I have thought about it. And then back here, I've actually done some more burning, just trying to get everything cleared out, you know, in the time that I do have, as in like daylight and, you know, like extra time and stuff like that. Just trying to get it more cleared out so that way I can go, you know, like further to the back and get most of that cleared out. But this particular area right here, since it's still on my property line, I'm actually going to get some of those trees trimmed up, at least get the trunks out the way, so then that way I can put the camper back here. So it's not that far from the main road, as you see the camper out there, and the house and stuff up that way. So like I said, put it right here. Obviously I'll burn this and get all this here cleared out some more. Back the camper up here, get this tree here grounded up, moved out the way. Damn bugs. Get the trees and all that stuff like out the way that I can. That's actually why I put a hold on it, because I actually don't have any of that done just yet. And with me not having that done, it's kind of like, you know, why rush to get the camper done and I can't move it, even though it's going to take like some time with the camper. Hopefully it don't take that long. The only thing that I got left to do in there, or only thing left to do, shit, I really haven't started much. I put like up some ceiling from what I had took down in some of my previous videos. If y'all go back and look, look y'all, she's special. She in the cage barking instead of getting out. But yeah, so if y'all go back and look at some of my other videos with the camper, I actually have taken up the carpet, like pretty much took out other stuff that was in it that I didn't want. I did the roof a little bit. I got some other stuff that I want to go ahead and put up on the roof. But yeah, so, you know, springtime coming, hurricane season approaching again. So it's like I'm trying to, you know, just get much done in the yard that I can. Like I said, with the goats, give them a bigger pen. Than actually what they're in, which like I said, y'all look at previous videos, y'all see that they were also in a smaller, they eating right now, but so the pen they're in now, it has a little depth to it. It low-key look like it's probably about the same size as the size I'm gonna do over there. So instead of making it longer, look at Henry. Surprised he ain't making no noise. He normally decided he would want to argue and stuff. But I may have to make it wider, more so longer. And then that pen, I'll probably end up keeping it for like if I get some more chickens, I can put chickens on that side. Or if I get some more goats, I can put them on that side. It just all depends. Also, what I plan on doing is further out as I get some more pallets. So it's like I'm a junk man, a pallet junk man. Like I'm just be collecting pallets every time I see them. I'm pulling over, picking them up, all that stuff. But shit is good wood. It's useful, you know. Do what I got to do with it. You know, I done seen people make beds out of pallets, swings, houses, gazebos. I done seen people make all that stuff out of pallets. So I'm just pretty much, you know, using what I got or what I can get. The less material I got to buy, the more money in my pocket, the more I could, you know, buy what I actually need. But yeah, once I collect some more pallets, I do actually want to put up a fence. I don't know if y'all look at some of my other like first 1 or 2 videos, maybe you could probably see like in the pictures, I had like a little small fence around the other tiny house when I had first moved out here. Yeah, so I'm gonna, once I collect some more pallets and get some more of those branches and stuff cleared up, I want to go ahead and make a fence so then that way the dogs can run around in it, and also as well as the goats. Like I could, you know, rotate between the two, like put the goats in there where the dogs at, and then, you know, put the dogs up or have them tied up, and then, you know, put the goats out there and vice versa. Just pretty much switching it out. I may end up renting a chainsaw actually and get most of this done instead of paying somebody, because I feel like, and it's not even really the fact sometimes of being cheap, it's just a simple fact of, you know, making, you know, like keeping money. Like, you know, obviously everything, you can't do everything on your own, but as much money as you can save in this, you know, time and day, it's like stuff, cost of living and all that stuff is getting high. It's like you could, you know, do what you got to do, because if somebody else obviously doing it for you, they're going to charge you a bigger penny. Yeah, it may get cleared out faster and you ain't got to do the work, but sometimes people just pay for what they want. And it's not saying that I don't want it, but I like to see the progress of what I've done. Like so far, what I have out here now, what I've done, like that's the progress that I've done with the help of Mother Nature of getting the trees knocked down, but like actually getting stuff cleared up and where I started at, and go back and look at my videos, some of my first few videos. I believe I posted it where it was just like pretty much just like all this was like trees, like how that is over there, that's pretty much like how this was, and I only had like a small spot. So, and I could kind of give y'all an idea if y'all don't go back and look at the first 2 videos or first few videos or some of my shorts that I actually posted. So this tree stump here was the tree stump that I had to cut down in order to put my tiny house here. So my tiny house, literally, this step here was like on the side of my tiny house. That piece of log there is what was here. So that's why I still had that log, because like that was kind of like my first tree that was I actually cut in order for me to get my tiny house out here. So if you see where the camper is, that's where the road is. Where this stump is, this where my tiny house sit at. So that's how close I was to the road. So now I'm still standing right here by this stump. So as you can see, everything all the way back is what has been cleared out so far. So over here to the side, same way. That's everything that has been cleared out so far. So that's why I say, like, with the progress or the purpose of doing things on my own is because, like, I want to see the progress of, like, what I've done, and, you know, be able to be like, okay, I did this, you know, even like I said, with a little help of Mother Nature, but it's like, I did this. Like, I'm making progress on my own property. Like, I'm not in a rush to get it done. I am in a rush, but I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not racing against nobody to get it done. Like I'm moving at my own time, doing what I got to do. Um, just doing it done, getting it done. That's part of, like off-grid living, and not even just off-grid living. That's a part of having, like having land, having property. Like sometimes you have to do stuff on your own. You can't always depend on people to do things for you or get things done for you or whatever. And then, also it keeps me in shape, even though I'm not that old, but, it keeps me in shape, keeps me, going and all that. So I also got some new, as y'all can see, my grapevine in my garden is actually growing, which I need to come out here and pick these weeds. So this is my grapevine, which I actually need to go ahead and get it, stand it up, or get a taller stick for it to go up on. But yeah, so that's my grapevine. I believe they're grapes. And then I had tomatoes, I had strawberries. Like I said, out here where I had the stuff at, I was like, some of the signs are like still posted up, like where I had the stuff at, like when I first started the small garden that I had. But what I'm thinking about doing is probably getting like a renter tiller and actually come through and like till the soil up right here, since I know that this is where I want my garden to be, like in the middle of the yard, like kind of further back. So yeah, I may come out here and like till some of this stuff up. But then it's like if I till it and then stuff start growing, then I'm really not gonna know like what I got or nothing like that. But hey, it is what it is. But here, I have more vegetables. Like these are like really my herbs and stuff. Like those haven't taken root or anything like that. So I don't know if I may have to like throw them away and start over, get some fresh seeds or whatever. I don't know. But I have a pineapple plant. My cabbage is actually right there. So my cabbage is growing. I got zucchini, I got tomatoes, I got lettuce, I got kale. I don't know if I said watermelon yet, but I got that. What else? I got radish. I think I got like 2 different types of tomatoes. So it's like, I've got to get my stuff back up or whatever. Like I said, little garden. Well, my little herbs and stuff that I got. But what I said I might end up doing also the same with that is like kind of go ahead and throw it away, start over. But then it's like I get some fertilizer and put in it. But I would prefer to do a liquid fertilizer. Hey, go sit down. So I would prefer to do a liquid fertilizer. So if I could get a liquid fertilizer, if anybody knows of a liquid fertilizer that I could go purchase, or either a liquid fertilizer that a DIY fertilizer that I could, do it myself, that'll help also. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I got going on. Just wanted to, tap back in on y'all, show y'all a little video, a little light stuff that I got done. Or that I'm doing. Like I said, I got all these pallets. It's like I'm goddamn pallet junk man. What link? I got like I'm the pallet junk man, just collecting pallets and building everything, and got all these little different projects and all that. And so, and then you got Barris over there, and then you got Link right there. Now he want to play. Yeah, they see you. Dirty. Get out. Yeah, play with yourself. So, I feel like playing with them today. So, yeah, but, yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to tap back in with y'all, let y'all know how, everything going or whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, all these projects, if anybody know of any, fertilizers that I could purchase, or either DIY fertilizers, that'll be good. Just let me know. Inbox it to me or comment And also don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share the videos so that way I can get more subscribers. Also, if there's anything that y'all want to donate to me or send to me, my P.O. box is in the description or in the bio. But if not, it's P.O. Box 5041, Valdosta, Georgia 31603. Anything is greatly appreciated, whether it's anything for the yard, anything for the animals, or any tools or anything like that. If not, that's still appreciated as well. But yeah, that's it. So y'all stay tuned for another City Light Off Grid Living video. Deuces.